Hello everybody, this is Brisbane05 Lost here and welcome back to another video of this channel. In this last episode, we actually destroyed Luton Town 8 goals to 4, and we also have another midfielder in our hands, a bright new midfielder in our hands. Yes, Diego Miranda. He's a talented player, man, a Brazilian talented player, the next Ronaldinho. Diego Miranda, remember his name. If you don't know him, yeah, just remember his name. He has actually just assisted on Gabriel Jesus' goal and also scored one goal for himself. So, yeah, I have a feeling that he could actually be the next Ronaldinho. But the only problem is that Saka is actually now the expert in taking care of the right midfielder. And Miranda is already the rookie and the youth, like the inexperienced midfielder. So it might be a lot of time for Miranda to get into expert. Maybe like loan him to a different club where he can excel, and then when he's ready he can come back to Arsenal and then try to be in Bukayo Saka's spot. But anyway, our next episode is against Brighton, and it's going to be a very important match because now we're actually 1 point behind Manchester City. Yes, City did drop points yet again to Aston Villa, and now Aston Villa are actually now the team to actually dream big for the title race. And speaking of Aston Villa, we're actually going to be versing them in the next episode. But yeah, today's episode is all about us versing Brighton. So yeah, we got to focus on that. But anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this one. Please make sure to like and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get to AMEX Stadium. Alright, new boy Diego Miranda scores. And yeah, we're here to see Brighton versus Arsenal. So yeah, let's go to news and see what thing you gotta show. Oh, and obviously the goal record broken. Yup. Gabriel Jesus has scored 33 goals over Mo Salah's 32 goals in the 2017-18 season. And yeah, Chelsea drew to Man United. More thrills to come as Brighton meet Arsenal. We're all hoping for a game and exciting as this one laid on last time these teams met in the league. A clash which saw Arsenal see of Brighton of Albion 4-3 in an enthralling encounter. It's a battle between two of the clubs in the pursuing pack as Brighton take on Arsenal in the league. The 3 points look vital to both as they attempt to close the gap on the teams above them at the top of the table. Brighton and Albion know that only a win will do for them as they play catch-up. Arsenal, meanwhile, know that a point wouldn't be a bad result, but they'll be chasing victory nevertheless. We should see a positive open game of football. But yeah, let's take a look at the club news because, yup, Rashford obviously grabs March Player of the Month. But yeah, new boy Diego Miranda scores. It's a very special moment for any player, especially one like Diego Miranda, who's come up through the ranks, only recently promoted from the youth team. The homegrown boy was today's hero. An excellent all-round performance was capped off with a stunning first senior goal for the club. Hope this is just the start for me. I'm buzzing, said a happy Diego Miranda after the game. But let's take a look at the squad to see if Bukayo Saka's fit. Yup, he's fit, so sadly, Miranda cannot play in the for Saka because Saka's already fit. But however, Odegaard, Camavinga, Gabriel Jesus, Havertz, and Martinelli, and Gabriel looks like the one to be a bit more tired. So we're going to make some changes here. Well, Martinelli can still play. He has that 75 fitness. But Havertz, Trossard may probably fit in. Vieira should probably be available. Calafiori can possibly play for Gabriel, but we definitely have Saliba in. But anyway, yep. This game's going to be all about Brighton. But let's take a look at the standings to see if any changes. Yup, Man City, they did drop points to Aston Villa, but let's see whom they're versing. They're versing Crystal Palace, whereas Aston Villa are versing Brentford. So yeah, it's going to be a very easy game for them. But let's see how things go here. So obviously there is no press conference in this one. But yeah, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, the guy from Mercy Club, Everton, the former Evertonian, Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Caicedo's there. March, Cross, Estupinian, Welbeck is still there. João Pedro's there. Milner, Alex Garcia. I'm pretty sure he's one of the players that they bought. And there's Igor, probably the new player here. But yeah, as you saw at Brighton's last 5 games, I'm not sure if they're inconsistent, but yeah, they're 12th place. They've got 2 wins, 2 draws and 1 loss. So basically, it's an okay result here for Brighton in those last 5 matches. But anyway, can this be an opportunity here for us? But anyway, let's make some changes here. Alright guys, I already made some changes here for Arsenal. So we got Leandro Trossard in for Martin Odegaard, Fabio Vieira for Havertz, Rice for Camavinga, Saka for... Well, Saka's still there. Saka's basically now the captain since Odegaard's not there. Calafiori for Gabriel, Santiago Jimenez for Gabriel Jesus. So, and there are some pretty good bench. So yeah, let's repeat this again. Trossard for Martin Odegaard, Vieira for Havertz, Rice for Camavinga, Santiago Jimenez for Gabriel Jesus, and Calafiori for Gabriel. But anyway, I really hope you enjoy this one because we're going to be taking on Brighton here at the AMEX Stadium, which is short for American Express Stadium. Probably there's an American owners here who's owning Brighton. But anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this one. Please make sure to like and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get to the match. Alright guys, we're here at the AMEX Stadium. It's a bit rainy there in Brighton. But yeah, it's a pretty good stadium here for Brighton. They've never been in the Premier League before until 2017-18 season, where they've actually had their debut in the Premier League. But yeah, as you can take a look at the standings, Arsenal are really close. They're right behind Man City and Aston Villa. Brighton are actually in 12th place, so it's not much of a surprise here. They're anyway going to finish at the bottom half of the table. But here's Aaron Ramsdale, and we obviously have our former Brighton player in. Yes, Leandro Trossard. He actually played for Brighton before he made a move to Arsenal. But anyway, let's take a look at Brighton's starting 11. They have Bart Verbruggen, Igor Estupinian, Webster, Lamptey, Caicedo, Gross, Adingra, Lallana the captain, Solimarch, and Dominic Calvert-Lewin. And obviously they have a former Liverpool and Arsenal player, James Milner and Welbeck. But yeah, Santiago Jimenez is going to be showing what he's capable of. But anyway, let's see the starting 11 for Arsenal. Going with the 4-5-1, Aaron Ramsdale in. Calafiori comes in for Gabriel. Leandro Trossard, Vieira come in for Havertz and Odegaard. Declan Rice comes in for Camavinga, and Santiago Jimenez comes in for Gabriel Jesus. We still have Camavinga in the bench, so he's not that... So he can still show some action here. But anyway, looks like Brighton... No, it's Arsenal that will be starting off first. Touché. But yeah, Santiago Jimenez will be the one to kick this one. Start the game. And let's see what Arsenal can do here. Here's Declan Rice. Charging through the midfield. Rice finds Trossard. What can Trossard show against his former club? He finds Santiago Jimenez. That's the response. What can Jimenez do? Jimenez scores. That's what. What a goal from the Mexican. Trying to make a name for himself. Good rep from Mikel Arteta though. He's showing a bit of love to his players. And love for his players basically. But yeah, what a shot here from Santiago Jimenez. Parried it. It actually nutmegged the keeper. And obviously Jimenez did actually score a brace in the earlier game, which was against Brentford. What can Jimenez do here? This is actually his third goal in the Premier League. So yeah, Arsenal have an early lead here. But Brighton look completely relaxed. They know that they're down, but they know what they can do. And obviously in real life, Brighton has actually drawn this game twice to us. And they probably might do it again. Calvert-Lewin tried to charge it in, but Ben White makes a good tackle. It's still White. White finds Martinelli. Martinelli finds Declan Rice. Still Rice. Rice finds Zinchenko. Zinchenko crosses this one. What an effort here from Martinelli. That was an acrobatic effort here from Gabriel Martinelli, only for Verbruggen to make a good save. Oh my goodness, you gotta take a look at that. Too bad that Martinelli shot got saved there. That could have been one of the best goals here for Martinelli so far. But anyway, a corner kick here for Arsenal. Saka does go straight, only for Estupinian to clear this one away. Calafiori does get the ball though. Still Calafiori. What a signing Arsenal has made here from Bologna. What can Jimenez do? Jimenez has actually scored a brace again. But let's take a look at the highlights here and the replay basically. Not highlights, but replay. But I was kind of distracted when Calafiori, came from Bologna to Arsenal. I think that was another pass from Leandro Trossard. And Jimenez just parried this one away. Jimenez just keeps on scoring goals after goals. I told you Jimenez is really special. He's from Feyenoord. He's like Feyenoord's secret jewel. Now he's our secret jewel. But anyway, Lallana has it. Saliba with a good tackle. Too bad that this might be Saliba's last season here for us, and that he's probably going to depart for Liverpool. There are clubs lurking, including Liverpool. Saka shoots, but he misses it. The captain tried to score the goal. He's actually the replacement captain for Martin Odegaard. So yeah. But I'm pretty sure he might not be a good leader. It's Odegaard that is a good leader. But he is trying to make some... trying to involve in the attack. But anyway, it's goal kick here for Brighton. Verbruggen goes long. That's a pretty good kick from Verbruggen. Only for Calafiori to make a good header. Martinelli has it. Finds Saka. It's still Bukayo Saka. Still Saka. Saka finds Fabio Vieira. Fabio Vieira shoots. But what a save from Verbruggen. Could have been a chance here though. Here's Adam Lallana. Lallana passes it to Gross. Gross finds Calvert-Lewin. Calvert-Lewin with a good pace. Can he score though? No, he can't. As Aaron Ramsdale makes a good save on the former Evertonian. And it's going to be a corner here for Brighton. Brighton hasn't done all that much in attack. Mostly defense they've done. So this could actually be an opportunity for Brighton to get a goal here. At least to get themselves back into the game. Now here's Gross to take the corner. But Martinelli clears this one away. Only to find Igor. Still Igor. Igor finds Estupinian. Still Estupinian. Still Estupinian. He's holding it. He finds Gross. Gross shoots. But another save here from Aaron Ramsdale. Aaron Ramsdale is just doing good. Ever since that 2 defeats that he's got, well, not 2 defeats, but 2 close games. This has really made Aaron Ramsdale too personal. This has got him personal. And ever since that, he decided not to concede goals. Obviously, he lost the Europa League to Shakhtar. So that was kind of disappointing for Ramsdale because of his errors. But, yeah. It was really making him mad. But anyway, Brighton has a chance. But Saka did actually get an own goal. It was actually a deflection from Bukayo Saka. But yeah, Brighton does get the goal back. Aaron Ramsdale, it was not Aaron Ramsdale who actually got a fall here. We don't know if it's an own goal here from Bukayo Saka, because if this was a deflection, it is a deflection from Saka. Yup. The hand of him. That could have been a handball if it was away. But yeah, Bukayo Saka concedes an own goal here. The captain already causing a bit of issues here for Arsenal. But let's see what can Arsenal do. Rice finds Martinelli. Martinelli finds Jimenez. Still Jimenez. Still Jimenez. He finds a bit of space. But what can Jimenez do? He tried to find space only for Lamptey to make a good tackle. Finds Webster. Still Webster. Webster finds Calvert-Lewin. But Calvert-Lewin got a bit nicked here. And because of this, it's an unforced error here from Brighton. Now Arsenal are on the counter-attack. Fabio Vieira is already having the pace here. He finds Trossard. Trossard shoots. He tried to score this goal against his former club, only for Verbruggen or one of the Brighton defenders to make a good tackle. Now here's Solimac. Can Brighton get an equaliser before half-time? It's Adam Lallana. Finds Gross. Gross finds Adingra. Adingra finds Calvert-Lewin. Calvert-Lewin back passes to Caicedo. Caicedo finds Lallana. It's Calvert-Lewin on the attack. Aaron Ramsdale makes a good save. And looks like Santiago Jimenez will be coming off. Already had a good time, scored a brace. And looks like we have a familiar foe, a familiar friend, Eddie Nketiah. Yes, he's back. He was already chilling in the reserves ever since we bought a new striker. But anyway, a Brighton corner here. This could be a chance for Brighton to get an equaliser. Here's Webster. Webster finds Lallana. Lallana shoots, but what a block here from Saliba. But it's still with Brighton. Solimac has it. But Ramsdale diffuses the attack, and it's half-time. With Arsenal having a slim lead over Brighton. So Arsenal's 2 goals is what kept them in front, but Bukayo Saka's own goal was the reason that Brighton got themselves back into the game. But let's take a look at the replay. Obviously that wonderful pass here from Leandro Trossard found Santiago Jimenez, the secret jewel of Arsenal, nutmegged the keeper, and he got himself a goal. But in the 16th minute, another pass from Trossard. Trossard finding Jimenez again. And he scored a brace, but only Bukayo Saka's unforced error, the own goal from Bukayo Saka, is what kept Brighton back in the game. Verbruggen was happy about it, because that was an error. But then Brighton had one last attack, and Dominic Calvert tried to get an equaliser, but Aaron Ramsdale made a good save. Both of them have 6 shots. This could actually be very close. But let's take a look at the team management to see if any changes need to be made. Well, there are some changes. The problem is we don't even have a centre back. So kind of a bit of a bummer, but I think I have a feeling that Martinelli might be a bit fatigued here. But I think Arsenal will be fine here. No changes need to be made. But anyway, it's going to be second half with Brighton doing the kickoff. And as you can see, Arsenal do tend to lose a bit of possession from kickoff. That's Arsenal's weakness. And that's what Brighton's trying to do. Trying to make sure they have possession. And not concede a bit of tackles as well. But that's what Brighton are doing. But I think it was a touch from Brighton. It is. Calvert-Lewin had a nick on it, so that's why it's gone out for a goal kick. But yeah, this is very intense. Arsenal can crumble this up if they cannot get an insurance goal. What can Ramsdale do though? Yup, going safe, finds Calafiori. What a skill from Calafiori. Manages to skill one of the defenders here. Or the forwards, not defenders, forwards. Calafiori finds Nketiah. Nketiah finds Declan Rice, only for his pass to just be too long for Rice. And Brighton get this one away. It's Moises Caicedo with it. Caicedo has a bit of space. Caicedo finds Calvert-Lewin. Calvert-Lewin finds Adam Lallana, and he's away. And he scores the equaliser. Brighton are actually they were 2-0 down, and now are 2-2. This could be I would say this could really be something that Brighton are thinking of, scoring an equaliser. But yeah, what a chance that was. What a pass from Calvert-Lewin. Finds Adam Lallana, the skipper. And the skipper gets Brighton back into the game, scoring the equaliser. If it wasn't for Saka's own goal, that could have been their first goal. Now here's Martinelli. Still Martinelli. Martinelli finds Nketiah. Nketiah finds Trossard. Still Trossard. Still Leandro Trossard. Still Trossard. Trossard finds Fabio Vieira. Fabio Vieira shoots. And he puts Arsenal back into the driving seat. What a pass from Trossard. He's been pretty well. Doing pretty well in terms of assisting. That's his third assist. His hat-trick of assists. What a pass from Trossard. Thought he would actually pass it to Nketiah, but instead finds Fabio Vieira. And Vieira was the one that actually got Arsenal back into the driving seat. Too bad that Verbruggen didn't respond in time. But yeah, Martinelli is going to come off for Camavinga. Camavinga will have to play in the left midfielding. Probably has to be a bit versatile here since we do not have a backup left midfielder. But yeah, Arsenal are back in the lead. Now here's Moises Caicedo. Are Brighton thinking they're cooking? Brighton are really cooking, and that's Fabio Vieira's 5th goal in just 7 matches. But yeah, Brighton are really thinking of actually scoring goals when Arsenal do not have possession, which is Arsenal's weakness so far. And Calvert-Lewin tried to shoot this one, only for Aaron Ramsdale to pop this one up and make a good save. It's still Brighton, but somehow Arsenal defenders didn't react. And that could have been a chance for Brighton to get an equaliser. It was Adam Lallana that had the chance. Only for Ramsdale to make another save. And Lallana goes off for Alex Garcia. So Garcia is going to be the captain here. What a performance from Adam Lallana to put Brighton back into the game. But yeah, Bukayo Saka, who's had a miserable day, conceding their own goal, comes off for Marquinhos. So Marquinhos is going to be the captain. Who would have thought that the reserve player is actually going to be the captain? Not me. But anyway, corner kick here for Brighton. It's Igor with it. Igor finds Alex Garcia. What can Garcia do? Well, Garcia tried to keep it in possession, keep the ball in play, but he lost the balance. And obviously Arsenal's next match is against Aston Villa, which is actually a very important one. A decider to see who goes in front. Obviously, Aston Villa did get the job done against Arsenal at Villa Park. But can Arsenal get revenge though? Because this is another top of the table clash. Because Aston Villa are actually second place, only by goal difference. But anyway, Arsenal are on the attack. They're cooking. They're trying to cook something. Here's Trossard. What can Trossard do? Trossard. He's unstoppable. This guy is just unstoppable. Against his former club, assisted 3 goals and now scored his first. I can't believe it. And that was a wonderful pass from Camavinga, I'm pretty sure, because Camavinga played in the left midfielding position. Obviously, there are no the players who are playing for left midfield. It had to be Camavinga who had to be versatile. He actually made a good cross to find Trossard. And Trossard, with his skill, manages to score his first goal of the game.
Goal for Arsenal, number 19, Leandro Trossard.
But yeah, Trossard has really been unstoppable, especially against his former club. Assisted 3 goals, and now scored his first goal. But anyway, here's Adingra who can at least pull Brighton back into the game, only for Saliba to make a good tackle. It's still Saliba. Saliba finds Nketiah. Eddie Nketiah. Nketiah with a good space finds Camavinga. It's still Camavinga. But what a tackle though from Igor. It's still Igor. Igor has to find the player there, but Zinchenko puts a good clearance. Finds Rice. Rice finds Trossard. Trossard finds Rice. It's still Declan Rice. But Solly March makes a good tackle. He finds Verbruggen. Verbruggen has to make a good kick. And And that was a pretty good kick. He actually finds Adingra. This could be a chance that Brighton can pull one goal back. 4 minutes of added time. But the header was just not there. No one was there to support him. And because of this, the attack is diffused. Now here's Camavinga. Camavinga finds Vieira. Fabio Vieira back passes to Camavinga. It's still Eduardo Camavinga. Camavinga crosses this one. But Igor, just in the nick of time, clears this one away. But Arsenal get the job done. Got a win against Brighton. 4-2. It was pretty close, only for Trossard and Fabio Vieira to be the heroes there. Especially Leandro Trossard. He was unstoppable. 3 assists and 1 goal. Against his former club. He shushed all the Brighton fans at the AMEX Stadium. But anyway, it's full time with Arsenal having a 4-2 win over Brighton. It could have been 4-1 if it wasn't for Saka's own goal. But it is what it is. And it was on the 56th minute where Adam Lallana got Brighton back into the game. He's actually a former Southampton and a Liverpool player. And then a wonderful pass here from Leandro Trossard found Fabio Vieira, who has not had much of game time recently. This is his 7th game, 7th match, his 7th Premier League match. 5 goals he scored. And he was the one that actually got Arsenal back into the driving seat. And Leandro Trossard with a finish. Finished it in style. But what a win here for Arsenal. Getting the job done over Brighton. But anyway, we're going to take a look at the post-match interview.
Can I ask you a couple of questions?
Arteta's really happy because Arsenal are really on a winning streak right now. 5-game winning streak. Ever since that heavy defeat to Newcastle, Arsenal are really taking it seriously and personally. But yeah, a great win and a great performance from Jimenez. Of course, Jimenez's performance and his goals were what caught the eye, but I think it's important to credit the rest of the team to it. Arsenal, we know we're all in it together. That's twice you've beaten Brighton. Do you think you've proved you've got better players, or is it that you worked hard our way to play against them now? Our attacking play is always a threat. I think we look so dangerous going forward. This game was no different. The lads are in great form, and I could tell straight away they're in the mood today. Our attacking play is always a threat. Looking at form and looking at the table, Arsenal are always favourites against Brighton, and 2 goals to the good tells its own story. Was that a kind of straightforward win you were expecting? We were comfortable winners in the end, but you have to respect your opponent. They're a better team than you're suggesting. That's why it's so important for us to defend well. We have to make sure to take that organisation to the better. But anyway, this is the end of the post-match interview, and Arsenal got the job done over Brighton. And now Arsenal are up against Aston Villa. Yup. Trossard bags winner against Brighton. And yup, his hat-trick of assists is what made Arsenal the contender again. But let's take a look at the inbox. Saliba departure. Yup. I need to make you aware that with less than 6 months left on his contract, William Saliba has been free to discuss joining other clubs when his contract expires. Liverpool have made an approach and agreement has been reached. That means William Saliba will join Liverpool when his contract with us runs out. This is really not good, man. I really hate when Liverpool steals our players. And this obviously will be a player chat from Saliba. Well, it's actually from Gabriel Jesus. I need to let you know that I've been reading some of the stuff that people have been saying lately about me and my future. I just wanted to ask you to give me another chance to prove I'm the right man for the job here. You'll definitely get that chance, and I'm hoping you'll be able to meet the challenge. Obviously, Gabriel Jesus is the starter, so there's no way he'll be replaced. Unless if Santiago Jimenez just outperforms Jesus. Well, he's actually joined since the January transfer, so yep. But yeah, Saliba will be joining Liverpool. That means 3 players are actually joining Liverpool. And you're saying that Man City is stealing our players. It's actually Liverpool. They're actually the villains in this career mode. But anyway, So Liverpool has stolen Partey, probably going to steal Tierney and Saliba from us, but we're going to be at least stealing one player from them since they have stolen our players. Yup. We're first going to need a centre-back, a starting centre-back, a backup left-back, and of course a backup centre defensive midfielder. But anyway, Arsenal versus Aston Villa is up next. And as usual, Villa got the job done over Brentford, 2-1. City got the job done over Crystal Palace. But yeah, City can easily defeat Luton Town. But like I said, they already have an extra game, so we don't have to worry about. But the only thing we have to worry about is this game right here. Arsenal versus Aston Villa. The top of the table clash. Well, it's not actually a top of the table clash. But because Man City have already used 32 games, this could be. And this could be an opportunity that we could actually go in front. If for some reason City lose to Luton. Well, there's no way City will lose to Luton. But this is just a hope. But yeah, looks like Saliba has made a move to Liverpool. Probably his last time moving. And Gabriel, that was a free transfer, so it's an F. But Saliba will still be there, so there's no worries. But yeah, he's already moved on a free to join Liverpool. Probably at the end of the season. But is he still there? He is. So Saliba has officially made a move to Liverpool. But however, he will still be there for Arsenal for the remainder of the matches. And obviously Aston Villa up against Arsenal is what will be the next game for Arsenal. And especially what would be an important game to see if Arsenal can win this one. And obviously PSG defeated Inter. But yeah, let's take a look at the calendar to see how many games are left. Except the FA Cup. So let's take a look at the calendar. And yup, Arsenal have Aston Villa, Chelsea, Spurs. They have Bournemouth. Pretty surprising. This time at home. Then they have Manchester United, but at Old Trafford. Wolverhampton Wanderers. I'm pretty sure this might be an away game for Arsenal. And then an Everton game, which is a home game. But yeah. Arsenal have 7 Premier League games remaining. And obviously an FA Cup, which is probably 2 games if Arsenal get the job done. But just to be on the safe side, 8 games for Arsenal. Saliba will have to deliver here for Arsenal before he joins Liverpool. This could be his final season for Arsenal. It's got a bit of a heartbreaking to see a wonderful defender leave to join Liverpool. This is actually our third player that is joining Liverpool. And it's Saliba. So now they have Partey, they have Tierney and Saliba. But anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this one. And we'll be back for what would be an important game of the season. Goodbye. Hello guys, we're back. And yup, Arsenal got the job done over Brighton. And it was all thanks to a brace from Santiago Jimenez. A masterclass performance from Leandro Trossard. Definitely. Because he actually assisted. He got a hat-trick of assists and obviously scored a goal. And that too against his former club. Just wow. But anyway, Fabio Vieira also scored a goal too, so that's the reason how Arsenal were in front. But Bukayo Saka's own goal was the reason Brighton got back into the game. And then Adam Lallana, the skipper. It could have been 4-1, but still, a job done for us, so it doesn't matter that much. So yeah. But anyway, Arsenal are still 1 point behind Man City because Aston Villa got the job done over Brentford 2-1, and Man City got the job done over Crystal Palace 3-1. After their 2 defeats, Man City got back to their winning ways. So, yup. But anyway, our next episode is going to be a very important episode. Well, we already had an important episode, which was actually 2 episodes before. Obviously, Arsenal versus Manchester City, where Martin Odegaard became my GOAT and clutched this one up. He actually came with a very good clutch, scored the goal in the late minute. But yeah, we have another important episode, followed by the other 2 episodes, which are slightly important, but not as important as the episode which is actually next. Yes, that is Aston Villa. Yup, we're going to be taking on Unai Emery. but this time at our own home ground at AMEX Stadium. And obviously Aston Villa did defeat us, so hopefully we can try to go for a reverse win here, try to win this one. But anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this one. Please make sure to like and subscribe. I really hope you to subscribe to my channel, as this is really helping me out. Because of you guys, I'm motivated enough to make good videos. And don't worry, after this season, we'll not do Arsenal career mode for the time being, because I really wanted to take a break. So yeah, we'll be back to our tournaments, our usual tournament, but our Arsenal career mode will not end until Arsenal win the Premier League and the Champions League. So they have to conquer not only just England, but Europe too. But anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this one. Please make sure to like and subscribe. This is Brisbane 05 Blaster here, signing off.